It's a pleasure to be back after a short break. In fact, things have changed a lot over the last few months. Decision making has become slower. Customers are taking far more time and are open to too little risk. And what that's impacting on salespeople and sales organizations is that they're finding it tougher and tougher to meet their quota and commitments. But there is one other problem that a lot of sales leaders are talking to me about, and that is called complacency. In spite of all of what's happening around and the challenges that organizations face, they are feeling that their sales teams are not feeling the hunger or the pain enough. They're actually complacent. What I wanted to go ahead and share in this video are 4 ways you can discover if there is complacency within your sales organization. The first thing that you should always observe is whether your sales reviews is what I call churning the same batter. If the deals that you're talking about is the same thing you discussed last week, last month, last quarter, last semester, that means you're churning the same batter. Beware, right? All that you may be hearing is specific activities that you may have undertaken, but not necessarily outcomes or progress that your customer is making. The second sign of complacency is primarily where you look at the source of the opportunities. Was the source specific requests from existing customers, or are these proactive outbound prospecting or new opportunity generation that your teams have done? In a lot of cases, what I'm observing is that these are customer interests and requests that are captured in the pipeline, not necessarily proactive outbound insight-driven opportunity generation. The third sign of complacency is looking at the quality of proposals that your teams are submitting. And when you think about the quality of proposals, are you seeing more transactional proposals rather than transformational proposals? What that means is that are you seeing smaller deals in the pipeline rather than larger transformational multi-horizon deals? And the last indicator for complacency is where you are finding that the altitude of conversations with your customers is perhaps CXO minus 2, not necessarily with CXOs. I mean, you've often heard me say, one CXO meeting every day until infinity for everybody in the sales organization. So think about those 4 indicators. Sometimes people call these yellow lights, right? Indicators that tells you that there is complacency in the sales organization. First one, of course, is looking at churning the same batter, same opportunities, no progress. The second is where you're looking at more inbound opportunities rather than outbound opportunities. The third is where you're having transactional proposals rather than transformational proposals. And the fourth and the most important is the altitude of the conversations is with people who are reactive rather than proactive in sales organizations. If you're finding these signs, please move fast and fix it. Because unless you fix it, you will find that there is stasis in the sales organization, and that is very harmful in the short, medium, and long term. Good luck as you try and fix complacency in your sales organization. I look forward to engaging with you more every week over the next few weeks. Good luck.